Welcome, this is your Option Monster Volatility Sonar report. From the floor of the CBOE, this is Jamie Tyrrell of Group 1 Trading. Well, the big news today is the end of February VIX options. They settled on the opening print this morning, 22.50, 22.50 exactly on strike. It was very interesting. There was a lot of selling pressure on the 22 half line Tuesday near the close. That straddle, the 22 half straddle, went from 70 cents to 60 cents, traded at a low of 55 cents right before the close. So people who bought that straddle on the close, that went out worthless. People who were selling it into the close made good on their bet there. It traded about 5,000 times, about 10,000 total contracts heading into the bell. The 22 half line was a very active line. What we saw today in the S&P 500 was we saw a big buyer come in to buy a lot of the downside put strikes across the board, 600, 800, 700, and the system worked mostly as it should. People came in to sell those strikes, and if you look at the prices, things went up. They went up a bit on the high side, a bit towards the offer, but nothing egregious. The 600s, the 650s, those all traded a nickel. Out to the 700s, those were trading about a dime, and on up the curve, slight premiums, which is why we got a slightly higher print than you'd expect. 22 half, might have expected somewhere in the lower 22 range, but right in range. So you never can tell on the settlement. There's a lot of factors that play into it. But this time I think we got a print a little on the high side, right in range though. In today's trading, we've had a big movement to buy March upside. The big trade so far was someone selling 13,000 of the March 22 half calls to buy 39,000 of the March 30 calls. A 1-by-3 call spread where they collected 32.5 cents to buy all that upside, sell the at the money option there. We had a viewer question today on the binary strike. With today's settlement, 22.5, what happens if you traded a call or a put and it settles exactly on strike? What happens is the call finishes in the money, the put finishes out of the money. So if something lands right on strike, it's better to own the call than own the put, because the call gets paid out $1, the put gets paid out $0. There was very little open interest on the 22 half line this time in the binary options, but it has come close before. We've had a huge open interest settling right around strike. This is Jamie Tyrrell with Group 1 Option Monster.